was an emergency. Yes, it was. It was an emergency. I had to go to JoAnn's. Yes, I did. I spent some money. But it was an emergency. Yes. Howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom gang here. Oh, Patty said the special visitors held up because there's quite a bit of a storm going from west to east, and I guess he had to lay up for the night or a couple of nights. She said he'll be here soon, don't worry. Okay. When the sun shines, we will have our special March visitor. Okay. And thanks for hanging on to my headband. Thank you, Patty. Okay, so that's the Soggy Bottom Bunch. It was a busy day today, yes. I had an appointment. Mr. Possum wanted to go out to dinner. And I had a big emergency. I had to spend some money. What was the emergency? Well, the emergency was they are closing every single JoAnn fabric store in the entire state. Yes, the entire state. You know how much I love my soft 100% cotton batting, and I use it to make journals, make them so soft, and use it in some slow stitch journals and slow stitch projects. And I was like, where am I going to get my cotton batting from if they close JoAnn Fabrics? Oh, I guess you can find it online somewhere. There are no other fabric stores. Well, I guess there might be little ones. I'm going to have to Google this, yes. There might be a few little independent fabric quilting supply stores in Connecticut. I'm going to look that up. And if there is one, I'm going to go visit it. Yes. Yes. Shop small, right? Support small business. Well, I don't need to take it out. It's a really big piece. Yes, it is. A really big piece of really soft cotton batting, 100%. And like I said, I just use it in covers like I did in the little journal. Where is it? Where's my little journal? I used it in the little journal that I'm working on to make it nice and soft, tactile. I used it in these big journals that I used, bubble wrap mailing envelope and cotton batting, lots of cotton batting and fabric. And this is a great big chunky soft version of what this is. Yes, this is a big chunky version and it's a small version. But basically, they're made the same way, yes. And I made 3 of these, 2 of these. How many of these did I make? Sorry, I'm not looking at you and talking. How many of these did I make? I made a few of these, yes. Look how nice and chunky they came out and so soft. Yes, I love these. This is a wood piece from the Dollar Tree. Actually, no. This is a wood piece. I think I got this at the Hobby Lobby. And I painted it in, yes. Anyway, I fell off the wagon. There were so many empty shelves at JoAnn. I guess when they first announced it, everybody hopped on over there. Yeah, and I didn't get there till today because my doctor's appointment was out of town, in the town where JoAnn Fabrics is. And yeah, I just went today and row after row of empty shelves, empty shelves. There was still a lot of fabric left, though. Yeah, there was a lot of fabric. And I didn't think the sales were that good. No. I mean, I got 20% off on the cotton batting, which to me is like a regular sale price, not a this store is closing price, right? Just a regular sale price. The threads, though, the threads were 40% off. I thought that was a good deal. So I got a couple of very fancy ones because I have a mixed media tag idea. Oh, kind of like that fairy tag. Where'd I put the fairy tag? Is she in here? Is she in here? Yeah, I have another idea to make some more of these. Yes. Oh, I didn't sign this. I have to sign this and date it. And I'm gonna do sort of like this. I'm gonna use napkins because I have a lot of napkins in the stash. I'm going to put some embellishments on there. I'm gonna do some painting, and I'm gonna do some slow stitching and some beading. Yes. And they're not gonna be fairies though. Ooh, maybe fairy possums. I was going to do some possums. I could make some fairy possums, couldn't I? Yes, I could. Okay, so that's coming up. And I wanted some sparkly metallic kind of threads. I'm going to show you these over here when I bring you in closer because they're really, really special. Yes. But that's all I got. I was good. Oh, scrapbooking supplies, almost empty. There were only a few Tim Holtz stencils and stamps and things. Some distressed inks, only 20% off though. And let's see what else. Holiday stuff, they had almost sold out of all the holiday stuff. I think there was a lot of cooking and baking, decorating kind of things left, yes. Mostly just some fabric. They had all the Christmas fabric and the Halloween fabric and the specialty fabrics and tons of fleece they're trying to get rid of. Yes. They had some organizers left. Yes, I was good. I was trying to be good. Focus. Yes, I was focused on where was I going to get my batting. I need to go to JoAnn and buy my batting because it was an emergency. An emergency. Yes. So busy day running around out of town at JoAnn's. Maybe they'll sell it online. And then you got to wait for a sale, and then you got to wait for shipping and all that. Well, I've got lots here, though. So I'm going to put this away in a safe place, keep it nice and clean and fresh. And there might be a lifetime worth of journals in here. There might be, because I don't put material on fabric on all of them, no. All right, so now I have a lifetime of batting, and I'm happy. Oh, except for the bookkeeper. Yeah, we're going to handle this later. Red, here, I'll give you the receipt. All right, so we're going to work on that. We got a special guest coming. Oh, let's see. Oh, I had left some crumbs here, and I have a ton of things over there, and yeah, let's just do something. Come on along. Let me show you the threads before I forget. Red is my color of the year. This one's called Christmas Red. It's labeled silver. The label says silver, but on the rack where I got it from, it said Christmas Red. And then this is purple, but it's like multicolored. Gorgeous. This one's labeled Hollow Shimmer. And this one is more multicolored. You can see that blue and greens and yellow in this one. And this one is another Hollow Shimmer. These are gorgeous. Look at these. These are going to be a fun accent to the tags I'm going to make. When should I make those tags? I might want to start that this week. Yeah. All these other things going on. All right, I want to color that. But before I start coloring, I'm working in my November Cosmic Smash Gratitude Friendship Memory Keeper Daily Journaling Journal. Okay, put this down over here. And I was going, oh, I found this little possum wrapped in a blanket with a hot mug of cocoa. And I thought I would add him to the page. Where should we put him? Right there. Okay. Little possum sticker. So I need a little glue stick. Okay. Oh, I found the clip. I found the clip. I wanted to use the purple clip on this. Yes. There we go. So I am working on this journaling card and a page about Martha sending me these two gorgeous books. And I already ripped that out. And I'm going to color it in. And I pulled some colored pencils out of the drawer over there. So I figured if I can get my owl glued down, then while that's drying, I'll just leave this overnight to dry, and then I'm going to come back and do my journaling here. He almost fits. Almost. I'm just tracing around this journaling card. Can I see the lines? Some of them. And I'm going to cut it out. I'm not going to worry about rounding the corners. I can do that later. Oh, there's a tape on here. That's okay. Oh, look at the word owls. Owls. I want to keep that. That'll be fun on a journal page. Okay, get my glue paper. And let's see. And this is so I can journal about the barred, B-A-R-R-E-D, the barred owl. Such a sweet looking owl. And speaking of owls, a lot of people think when the mourning dove does this woo, 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 that sounds like an owl. And there she is. So I'm thinking if we have one barred owl in the neighborhood, we probably have two. And I'm going to trim this up on this side and round the corners. And there she is. Put it over there to dry. And I'm going to move a few things out of my way. Now I got a couple pencil sharpeners here. Put the cap on the glue. Make sure this is not sticky. And this is going to be Martha and me in our holiday mouse sweaters. These are JoAnn. I thought I had some thin ones. Ooh, these look brand new. Oh, they're not though, because they're short. Yeah, these have been used. These have been used. Or I have some Prismacolors, which need to be sharpened. Lots of colors here to choose from. I'm looking for these browns. A gray, I got a silver. And I got another set. Oh, these are my old Prismacolors. Oh, here's a gray. Here's a gray. That one's silver. Got a flesh tone. Got a nice pink in here. Oh, I got pink in here too. This is one of my favorite colors. That's why it's so short. Chartreuse. Okay. All right, move those out of the way. Okay, I'm going to pick a dark brown. This is called dark brown. And a lighter brown. And this one's called light umber. And I'm going to pick a gray. I think it's the only one I have. This one's silver. And the most important thing about using your color pencils is to sharpen them. Oh, I need a darker pink for inside the ears. I got a few pinks. What's this? Pink. Pink. So these are the same. Is there a darker one? It's more purple. Don't you just hate it when you're sharpening a colored pencil and the lead inside is so totally broken that every time you sharpen it, this part falls off, and you sharpen it, then that part falls off, and then that falls off. I know we call it lead and it's graphite, but yeah, that is so frustrating. Well, that came out pointy. That's why I like to keep them in the little boxes so they don't get banged around too much. Okay. Oh, and they need pink for a nose. So I'm going to go lightly. And put some darker pink below, like that. It's good to work with 3. Do I have 3? Oh, I do. A lighter pink. This is peach. And I'm going to take the peach and sharpen it. And blend those 2 colors together. Like that. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to take the peach and put the peach out here on the edge of the ear. Like this. There's so many channels that do coloring books. And they do like a coloring book flip. Well, I guess I did that yesterday, right? I flipped through my coloring book. And I'm going to put the dark in here. And I'm going to put the medium in between. Now this paper has like almost no tooth to it, no texture. So I don't want to press down too hard to start with, because then the paper won't take any more color. So I'll save pressing down for the very last bit. The very last bit. Put some medium here. Oh, he's got a wrinkle there. And I'm going to take a white and blend this all together. Oh, I have a blending pencil somewhere, don't I? Where's my blending pencil? I should probably be working on something that's a little bit smoother than that matte. Which has a lot of globs of glue on it. I don't want to rip the paper. Put a little on her nose. Why not? Should I give them different color sweaters? Oh, their tongues. Oh, gotta do their tongues. Yeah. Or is that teeth or tongues? It looks like tongue, doesn't it? I think I'll make the ears a little pinker. They're kind of light. I think I'm going to start with gray. And do overtones of light brown and dark brown. I might go over this again with some more gray later. Hey, this one's got pants, but this one doesn't have any pants on. Oh, I should do their tails too, right? The pink, all right. I'll do the feet and the tails later because that's going to be pink. Do you like to shade when you color? Or do you just do like solid? I think that's all just a personal preference. All right, so let's go with some light brown. And now for some dark brown. I'm just going to start by putting some touches of dark brown here and there, under the eye, over the ear, of course the little hairs that are sticking up, under the chin, along the neck. Oh, I got some brown on this sweater, that's okay. Not a coloring contest, no, just relaxing fun. Some shadow under his nose. Do the same thing to this guy. On the ears, over the ears. around the eye. I wonder if I have a darker brown. What's this? This is black. Dark umber. Oh, that's cute. That is so cute. Blend them all together with a little bit of gray. Okay, now do you like it blended together like this? Or do you like to see all that texture like that? Kind of cool like this though, isn't it? But I blended that guy, so now I got to blend this guy. The ears did look good blended though. The fur, I guess I could have left with more texture. For the eyes, I'm going to add some extra white. And then give that a second to dry. And I'm going to put my black glaze pen. It's a dimensional gel pen. It makes the eyes shiny. Look at the difference in their eyes. Oh, they're cute. I got a journal about my barred owl. And I got to finish coloring my mice. Yes. It's going to take me a while to finish that. So I'll have to work on that tomorrow. I'm looking at their mouth and I want to put a little red in there. I know. This is why it takes me forever. Yes. Because I keep going back and I'm like, oh, I'll put a little of this in there. And I'll put a little of that in there. Okay. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for coming along and keeping me company. I shared my emergency with you. Yes, it was just an emergency. What are we going to do? No JoAnn fabrics. I'll go on Google tomorrow and research fabric shops in Connecticut. Meanwhile, I have lots and lots of things to do. Yes. I can finish this up, clear the deck, and work on my new idea. Yes, going to work on my new idea after I get these 2 pages done. So you all have to come back now, you hear? Happy junk journaling. Happy coloring. I'm really enjoying myself. Yes. Thank you, Martha, so much for the coloring books. Bye-bye. In the last episode of Cat Country, the cats were trying to decide, which cats were more important than others. Will this lead to some problems? So England and most cats got more and more prosperous. The cats discovered that the more money there was around, the more cats had to spend. And the more money the cats needed, the harder they worked and the more they earned and saved and lent to other cats and borrowed. It was a marvelous upward spiral, and no one had time to look below. Home cats began to work too. They found that the younger grandcats could stay at home sometimes and look after the baby cats who hadn't started school yet. All the kids had to go to school now, so the cats knew where they were with them. There was a lot to learn, and you have to have some order or you have nothing. They've heard that so many times. Sometimes a home cat would start a school for baby cats. Then all the baby cats of one area were in one home for the morning, and the mom cats went off to work to earn a bit of money for a new deep freeze, which was marvelously useful when it came to fish. The town prospered too. So did other towns and other cities and other villages. Of course, there were quite a lot of cats who weren't quite so prosperous, mostly because they couldn't make out a case for the importance of their jobs. So they stayed at the bottom. At a town meeting, a surprising thing happened one day. All the shopkeeper cats had banded together and decided to act with one voice. We think the percentage of money that goes to the town for all the things the town needs is too high, they said. There should be more for the people who do the work. That's fair. But we have to have hospitals and schools and good roads, said Leader Cat. And then there are the cats who don't earn very much to think about. But those things could be cheaper, said the shopkeeper cats. If, for instance, you had one teacher for each class in schools, it wouldn't cost so much as it does now. We have to have so many teachers when there are so many things to do and the kids are allowed to choose. That seemed a sensible economy, and as everyone at the meeting didn't go to school any longer, it was agreed, and they decided to have one teacher for each class, and to divide the kids into classes, and to have a head teacher to see that the teacher cats did what they were supposed to do and keep order. And they had to have someone to choose the head teacher cats and the other teacher cats before the town just paid the teachers as they came to the schools, and if the teacher was no good, of course the kids didn't go to him or her, so that was soon settled. The new head teacher cats made sure the kids stayed in their classrooms and didn't roam about as they had done before, which had made teaching quite difficult. Now, when a new cat kid came to school, all they had to do was pop him or her into a class, and it didn't cost a thing more. Some of the classes got rather large, and they had to get desks to keep the kids still. But the new teacher cats had a good supply of rulers to keep order with, and rulers are reasonably cheap too. Of course, singing and dancing and messing about with paints were out. They were both noisy and useless.